It's Mackenzie Critiques.
It is Mackenzie Critiques.
Let's get something straight here. It's called Mackenzie Critiques.
Not Mackenzie Dick Rides Your Favorite Anime.
Not Mackenzie Dick Rides Your Favorite Anime.
Not Mackenzie Dick Rides Your Favorite Anime.
Mackenzie Critiques to Mackenzie Dick Rides Your Favorite Anime. Now before I start this reaction, I'm gonna slow things the fuck down. So I'll make sure I don't miscommunicate anything. Because people were showing me that video that Sewer 7 Mage made about fucking Boku no Hero, right? And they think he fumbled his criticisms of Boku no Hero. So I want to make sure that with this crowd, I don't fucking miscommunicate this shit right now. I'm reacting to episode 1 of The Ancient Magus Bride. I can't even begin to fucking pronounce the Japanese name, but The Ancient Magus Bride is what I know it as now. The reason I'm reacting to episode 1 of this is there's a subscriber of mine who I share tastes in common. In fact, his tastes in anime align almost 1-to-1 with my taste in anime. And he asked me to react to Ancient Magus Bride episode 1. Now, I give any anime... You've seen the history of my channel and my other channels. I've given lots of anime a fair shake, including shoujo animes and romance anime. So obviously I reacted to Kimi no Na wa. I watched Orange, which I liked up till a certain point, and then it kind of fucking fell flat at the end. So, you know, I've had varying opinions on this genre. And I also want to make sure that you guys fucking understand that if I don't like it, it's not necessarily because it's not my cup of tea. It just might be that the anime is not good. It's not your cup of tea. It could be it's not good. So it's possible it might not be my cup of tea. I could see redeeming factors in it, which I think might play better to another audience. I said that with Kimi no Na wa. I think Kimi no Na wa is not for people like me. It has factors that are great. It has, you know, some redeeming qualities, even though it's not as hype as it, you know, everyone says it was. But I think I might not be the audience for that, so I acknowledge that. So I can do the same with this one. Or it just might be that the fucking episode is not good. You know, so I want to get that clear, right? So people are entitled to their opinions. You know, I give any anime a fair shake, especially if it's an anime I'm going into without any prior knowledge. I've got nothing invested in hating on The Ancient Magus Bride. I've got nothing invested in bigging it up or dick riding it, and an emphasis on Mackenzie not dick riding your favorite anime. So I just want to get that out before I start this reaction. I want to do this for this show because I know nothing about it. I wouldn't even say I'm a fan of shoujo like over others. So I wish I'd done this before I got... Actually, I did do this on Kimi no Na wa reaction, right, when I went into it. But I couldn't help but ignore the fucking hyperbole about Kimi no Na wa. This, thankfully, there's no hype about it. It's just people say, watch it. And the guy I share, you know, similar taste with, I was surprised to hear this kind of recommendation from him. So I thought, I'll give it a fair shake. So let's get into it. Alright, let's get into it. Before I start, shameless fucking plug, but do yourselves a fucking favour. Go watch Blade Runner. Go watch Blade Runner. Pick a day when you're free, fucking go watch Blade Runner. Watch that. That movie is fucking something else, man. Even for you anime fans, man, you might see something in it that harkens back to some of the animes that you've loved in the past, man. It's a fucking great movie. Go watch that shit. So let's get into this. Ancient Magus Bride, episode 1. Come on. Bing, bing, bing. This is a kiss anime. I want to sync it with that. Tashitori no Watashi. One thing anime always gets mostly right is the music. I wish animes was consistently good as the music is consistently good in anime. The Ancient Magus Bride. Every time I hear Magus, I think magic. It's going to be some magic and fantasy shit involved. This is set in London, right? If I'm not mistaken. Someone showed me some promotional art and Big Ben was in the background or something. I like the art. It reminds me of old anime art. You know, like old anime where it was like crisp. Or at least drawn a lot different than we get nowadays. It's not entirely different, but it's close. Who is that fucking demonic figure next to her? So she seems to have a relationship with this demon thing. Oh wow. That is so fucking interesting, man. These got fucking badass design, man. Hattori. What contract? Hattori Chise. Chise. Fucking look at that pen. Look at the CGI on that pen though. Jesus. Yeah. April showers bring May flowers. Looks like a modern London. And she formed a contract with a demon. Put her in chains and what is going on? Ritualistic shit. What I will see. It's like a secret society or some shit. I don't care. Oh, they're fucking bidding on her. She's not selling herself, is she? Summer. Holy shit. What did he see in her that he's offering that much? My apprentice. Did they have to put her in shackles if she did this willingly, voluntarily? £5 million. So weird to see fucking pound sterling, man. Easy to discipline. What is this fucking sex slavery? Time to look forward. I've heard of this story before, right? People buying people out of slavery system to liberate them, right? To save them from that system. But within the rules, right? You technically have to keep them under your care, right? Otherwise, where else would they survive? A rarity in recent time, fucking demon walking around. That is an interesting relationship, man. Honestly. Master servant, but there seems to be love there, the interest suggests. What the fuck? Oh, man. Slave beggy. Beggar. Namae Elias Ainsworth. Where have I heard that fucking name before? Elias Ainsworth. It just sounds so British, right? Was that enough of a reason to give up your fucking child for adoption to a fucking care home? Wow. Be fortunate someday. Being so helpless. Ancient Magus is okay. It's coming. He's an ancient Magus. Good money. Magus are worth. Look at that. Keep up them appearances. Ring of Holly. What the hell just happened? He was almost. I'm getting a Howl's Moving Castle vibe from this guy. This is my home. West of London? I never... What? Outskirts, okay. I've never seen anywhere like this in fucking West London, man. I'm from West London. This is somewhere down south, man. Or further up north. You become a mage's apprentice. There's got to be more to it, man. What did he see in her? You know, like when I started Hellsing, you understand why Alucard picked her. He keeps getting asked the question, why her? Why her? Slay Beggy. I hope we get to understand why her. Why did he pick her? Whimsy and melancholy, Alucard said, right? For this guy, it must be similar. I'd buy that. Do it myself. So I'll wash you. You're not a kitten, stop fussing. Chicks with a so this shows you, right? This must be chicks with a demon fetish, right? I'm not trying to be like disparaging about it. I'm just saying like on the D-low, man. That demon fetish. She's gonna learn the tricks of the trade. Wow. What a shitty life you must have led to feel fucking relief and comfort by getting fucking recruited by a demon. Someone who wants you. Wow. These remind me of the bees in the bee in the Lost Children arc in Berserk. They're about to rape each other. They look creepy though, man. They remind me so much of Puck's race, but also that Lost Children arc. Would be fairies in human terms. Adult Attack. Slay Biggie? Slay Bugger. Sounds like they say buggers. Don't make you sitting in the slaves. Personality flower of the land fairies. You can tell they come from a different time, right? So this our Robin they become mage. It's like Cinderella and the 3 fucking fairies. I do get a Britishy vibe of it though. For some reason, they're using law, right? Like European law. This idea of fairies and pixies. I like it. Oh, that looks like a fucking feast, man. What was that, meatloaf? You gotta wonder, right? He recruited me. Who's this chick? Answer your questions. Ariels. Pull this guy. Magus. Oh, what is that? Looks like a phoenix. Baby phoenix. Or Articuno. My man's been catching them Pokemon. My puppy. Slay beggars are rare. She knows what she is, right? She sees these things. Queen Bee. Not common amongst your kind. So what do you need her for? To be loved by them. Oh wow, look at these creatures. Ah, I see. Better life you're having here though, even if you're in slavery. You have family to me now. It'll protect you. Fucking donut, man. What is it? Cheerio. A giant magic Cheerio. Silver. He just laid down some exposition, like really weird exposition about the way people, misfortune or good things can come to us, people in contact with her, right? I'm sure that'll come into play, right? Someone's gonna be like, oh, don't you remember the first episode? He said this, he said that. I hope it's not gonna become that sort of anime, right? Family. I do like when animes do that. Just throw you into the world, let you figure out the threads, right? Subtle imageries. It'll be fine. Tell yourself out there to sleep well. They are mischievous, man. They look fucking mischievous. They got that creepy design that the berserk fucking bees and fairies have, man. You can't trust these things, man. It'll make for a good lesson. I feel like she's gonna swallow a star or some shit. This is where I get that House Moon Castle vibe. I was taken by a lot of different relatives. I'd come to love them. Go with someone who wants you instead. I guess he wanted that, right? So it works out. Good for her. See, you can't trust him, man. So sly, man. We finally duped the Thorn Mage. Living in the human world. Fairy kingdom. Just for you and us. You can swat them, man. They're just tiny little fucking little fairies, man. Giddy life on this side. They're all drawn to her, man. Gift. They're working their fucking pixie dust on her, man. Wow, look at them. Wow, that extreme, right? She had to fucking just cut us off. That man told me. Stockholm Syndrome definitely sinks in with this chick. She must have been through fucking... So some guy like this comes along. My puppy's already learned where her den is. My puppy? How do you know what that is? I know some SJWs will be offended by that. How do you know? Yeah. Call her in a bed. She's like a dog. I'll forgive you just this once. Wow, fucking fairies. Never trust them. That's why they ended up using fairies as a derogatory. You fucking fairy. The test of fate. Sweet words. They come in glamour, innit? You're my apprentice. I want to know this guy, man. I want to know what his deal is. Who is this guy beneath all this shit? He's tense. Oh. can't let my future wife be scared. I can see the angle they're taking, right? Like, you know, whenever women's fiction, people write women's fiction, it's always based on a fetish or a fantasy, right? Werewolf fetish, vampire fetish, fantasy. At least this is a bit more classy than the shit you get in the West, right? The kind of generic werewolf fantasy, vampire fantasy. I also hope to make you my bride. Pardon? Where's the mingling face? Guy, I intend to make you my bride, man. At least buy me dinner first. Buy me a drink first. That's what he intends to do. That's interesting, man. Like, on this occasion, I feel it's different. It's different. I'm just not used to seeing it. And I'll say that again, like, I like it when I see something new, right? Something different. So I get to see the other side of things. It's interesting. I didn't promise I'd commit to this because I just don't have the bandwidth to commit to this. But it's interesting, man. For what it is, it's interesting. He's a mystery, this guy is. She's a mystery herself. We got little tidbits of her shitty life, apparently. So she finally come to a home where someone actually wants her. But I want to know about this guy. And it didn't overwhelm you, right? It just gave you two characters and just focus on them. It didn't overwhelm you with this promise of a fucking, I want to be leader, Hokage, I want to be this, that, whatever. Interesting. Let me know in the comments below, right? How this goes later on. If there's a manga for it, do you think I'll really fucking dig it later on? You know, I don't mind starting it. It's just I don't have the bandwidth. Production IG. Is that the reason why you recommended it? As if Goodbye for London with a sorcerer. Unfamiliar people. Kinda to a lonely girl, but what? Fuck it, don't leave us hanging, man. Interesting, man. Interesting. Let me know how it goes, man. Let me know how it goes. I can resume it, or pick it back up, right? If there's demand out there. If you guys want me to do it, man, I'll do it. I certainly wouldn't mind continuing it, honestly. I just don't have the bandwidth right now, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I only had Inuyashiki, the anime Inuyashiki, about an old man trapped in a young android's body or young dude's body or something like that, right? I had that planned to do. But if there's demand, man, like, it's all about the demand. I just do not have the bandwidth to start a show that no one will watch. I love the shows that I'm watching right now that hardly anyone's watching. But those are very special to me, man. But if I start a seasonal, it's got to be based on demand. Because there's literally... I literally cannot make bandwidth for anything else right now. Joe's almost finished. Seasonal, right? You think once a week shouldn't be that tough. Trust me. Once a week is tough. Gintama's back, people. Gintama's back. I gotta remember that too. Sundays are Gintama, Saturdays are Magus Bride. There's gonna be a backlog, but I liked it. I liked that first episode. It's interesting. It's interesting. It didn't do the stuff that I dislike, right? So that's the fairest I can be in this. I wouldn't mind doing it. Just let me see what the demand is. How does it go later on without spoiling it? You think you might be interested in watching my reactions to this week to week? It's interesting, man. I'm not gonna lie. Best I can say, man. And this is me coming back and watching something go like Blade Runner. I can still say something like this is good. So, alright, people, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter for the latest live reaction updates. Those details in the description box below. Click the icon on the bottom right to subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.